There we are. All right. So our overlay is back. Fantastic. So I'm beaming up. This is Sean. Now, we've broken down the Romulan missions into several parts rather than doing each mission individually because they are quite short, some of them. So this is part 3. In parts 1 and 2, we did aid, staging area, hidden camera at the warehouse. Part 2 particularly was mountain base and the secret shuttle codes because they went together. So now we're going to move on with Overgrown Caverns and see how long it takes. If it's fairly short, I'll do the next one. If not, it'll be a standalone mission. We shall see. So Underground Caverns, here we go. Something that also happened when I logged on, I've been promoted to Rear Admiral Lower Half. Yay! But I'm not going to collect that just yet. I think I'll just carry on as I am at this level to knock Romulan on the head. You should probably be leveling up at the same time I do. So if you haven't quite got there, by the time you get to the end of the Romulan arc, you will have done. Again, if not, go and do some side missions or repeat some other missions. Just get your points up. And then we'll be level. We should be level by now, but hey, it depends how you've done your missions, how many points you got, how many baddies you killed, all sorts of things. But hopefully you're keeping up. So Overgrown Caves. Again, not going to read it all. That's for you to do. And we are going to find out where we need to go. So we need to go to the caves. Now we can either run there. Where's the caves? Oh, we probably have got to run there. Because unless you visit an area, you can't transport in and out. So where the monkeys are we? We're right over here. A lot of running to do. Here we go, guys. So while I'm running, please follow, of course, as we mentioned from time to time, the Royal We, of course. I'll try this transporter out. I don't think I'll be able to get to the caves. Let's have a look. We can't, but can we get anywhere closer? So Vaston Peaks, maybe. That will be the only one that's closer, to be honest. Can we get there? We can. So let's take the transporter. We'll get at least halfway there. Here we are. See, the beauty of running this way, we had to come past. We actually stopped at the transporter last mission and picked up this landing point or transporter point. So fantastic. We're a good way there now. So, of course, don't forget your dailies. Don't forget to refine your dilithium. Also, don't run into any rocks. But always keep an eye that you're going in the right direction. So you can do your dailies, which are your duty officers, your R&D for your crafting. All of these things take a long time to do. And don't forget to have a look around at these beautiful worlds that the creators of this totally free game have made. So if at some time you want to put a few bucks in and buy yourself some Zen from the Zen store and buy yourself a ship or some uniforms or equipment, let's keep these guys in the job. Otherwise we won't have a free game to play. Now some people will not be happy that I said that, because free should be free, right guys? And it is. You can play this whole thing without spending a dime. And that's what I'm doing on this character. We're not going to spend any money at all unless you guys want to, because I've spent enough on all of the other tunes I have, and these are just walkthroughs. As I say, what have we got here? Round the corner. And you'll decide what you want to do. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You good? Fantastic. Off we go. Sorry, I've got to amuse myself on these long runs. You'll do it too. I could sing. I'm not going to. Not unless you really annoy me. Whoop, we've come up with a baddie here. Let's take him out. That was a surprise.
Personal shield losing power.
He's probably part of somebody else's mission. So there may be another character around here who's doing a mission that's a little bit higher level than us, and he's popped up to have a go at them. But he ran into us instead. Big mistake. Huge mistake. Onwards. Now we've got to come round here somewhere, I imagine. Maybe we've got to go here. Oh, we have. There it is. The mission center is down here. It's cool. How do we get down there? Who knows? Little pathway maybe. And ran in circles a bit, guys, but we need to get down here. It's a slippery slope. A slippery slope. But it's nothing that's going to hurt us. It's not a cliff. Down we go. Around this corner. And here are the caves. And hey, look, we've got Lihu and Age of the Great Geeks Fleet. Maybe they're doing the same mission. Let's have a look. Click on their info. They're the Har Master, which is Admiral rank, but they're Klingons. So they'll be on a totally different mission to us. Be much harder. Just hanging out there. But we'll do our own mission. Now, if you are on the same mission, or for instance with those guys, if we wanted them to help us out in our mission, we could have right-clicked and choose Team Up, and they may well have teamed up and helped us through. But that's not actually going to aid us in getting the points we need. They will actually just go along and kill everything, and we'll be left twiddling our thumbs with no points to get towards our next level.
I'm very glad you could take time to assist us. We've been having some strange occurrences lately. Noises we can't identify are being heard deep in the caves, and our supplies keep disappearing. One of my scientists volunteered to investigate, and he hasn't returned. Would you be willing to look for him? Any scans you could take when you're in the caves would also be very helpful.
We can do that. So we've got to take 10 scans and locate the scientist. The scans are showing up in green here. Now we don't want to miss any, because if we get all the way down these caves, all the way down there, and we've missed one back here, we've got to come all the way back. And you know I don't like running around. I'm built for chocolate, not exercise. There's number 2. I would imagine this is not just going to be a walk through the caves. so be on the lookout. And number 3. You guy lost? Nah. You're not our missing scientist, are you? And here we go. We're under attack by a big demon arthropod, which are basically scorpions, but huge. And not quite sure why they're down here with us. Part of the mystery, no doubt. For I love these caves. They're very well constructed, very fantasy-like. Absolutely beautiful. Things to kill coming up. Where's Bob and Bob? There's Bob 1. There's Bob 2. My drones. You'll have your own weapons. You may have those. You probably won't. You may have picked up different weapons. Certainly, if you're not an engineer, you won't have the drones. You'll have something else. You may have, I think science gets the ability to call in a strike. So even though you're in the cave, your starship will fire at things attacking you. So that's pretty cool. Can't quite remember what TAC has. Similar sort of things. They've all got a pretty much the same sort of bonus hits. Tricky little bugger. So if you use the map, sometimes you can find your way a lot easier, even if it is disguised with a shield. New respawn point. It's normally not good, is it? Now what's going on here? Force field. So before I disable that force field, we'll plonk down a mortar to make sure we got at least one bob out. The other one is not ready yet, just in case there's something right on the other side of this door.
I managed to clear up some of the interference. I am detecting Tholian life signs ahead of your coordinates. Please proceed with caution.
Alrighty. A few things to scan in here. And there's a baddie which our away team have gone after. Thank you very much. And Bob went after. How many more things to scan? Still 4. 1, 2. Yeah, they're ahead. There's another area here that something's going to happen in. Who's this guy? What are you doing in there? There's our scientist. He's caught in a web. There's the Tholians. Kind of spiderish. And they do that to starships as well. If you've ever seen the original series, the Tholian web is one of those episodes, and the Enterprise gets stuck in the web. Now, they're quite a strange race because they don't look like they'd be able to fly a starship. We just did that several times. Let's do it again just to be sure. Yeah, hasn't gone away. There's one. Mortar. Bob 1. Bob 2. Oh look, I can get an orbital strike too. I hadn't noticed. I must have picked up a bit of kit. Hey, let's see how that goes, guys. Click on that button. And Nothing.
Personal shield losing power.
Well, that sucked, didn't it? Shields, shields, shields. We got caught in a web there, but we managed to get out of it really quick because our away team helped there. Just check they're okay. They are. No one's down. Have a look around. I think we dealt to most of them. Still more to do in here. One of the alien artifacts to scan. That should be 7. Close down their portal. Not quite. Shut something down. Alright, so we have to find 3 more things. Ah, they're in the next room. Thought I'd missed them. That's cool. Here's another one. And a drop box. Small hypo. Now if you need to, don't forget to go into your inventory and put things on your character. Like, we don't actually need this frequency remodulator anymore, not until we reach the Borg again. Knock that off and actually put things on here that are useful. Same with all our tunes, take them off. We don't need to keep them in our inventory because we can remake them now at any time. But I'm just leaving them there for now. I don't have any reason to worry about the inventory getting overly full. We've got plenty of space. Just make sure our guys, because we're going into battle against a end boss in a second, we'll make sure they've got every chance at coming out alive. I think that's it. Okay. Through to the next room. New respawn, new teeth. New respawn point. That means it's not going to be easy. Here we go. And what have we got? We've got some more Tholians down here. Get as close as we can without being hit. Plonk down our mortar. That's right, guys. Bob and Bob come out. And in we go. And if we can drag them, or at least one of them, a bit this way without you having to fight them all at once, that would help. I don't think that's going to happen. Let's have a look.
Personal shield losing power.
If you keep moving, we're harder to hit. Don't always do that. Sometimes I get caught out, and sometimes it is just easier standing still. Just more over here. And sometimes Bob and Bob will only stay alive a certain amount of time. Sometimes they'll actually get killed, and then you have to get them out again. Put that mortar down, split down. There it goes. Okay, we've cleaned out the Tholians so far, apart from this real big baddie come there, and one of the Bobs has gone after him. Bob, come back. Oh, let's see what we can do to keep Bob alive. Yikes. That's okay. Here's the big one, the Tholian Captain. He's a level 4. And he is going to kick our ass if we're not careful. Keep our shields up, keep our health up. Die. Wasn't part of the plan. You killed Bob. Prepare to die. Okay, let's get rid of this. Dickwad, you killed Bob. Why would you kill Bob? Oh, we don't like that very much. Now we've lost 3 of our guys here, and we're about to lose Tarsi too. So if we can get close to them without getting attacked and heal them. I don't think I'll get them both. No. Bugger. If you die yourself or go unconscious and you respawn, your team come back. Maybe I should have looked at some of the stuff I'd picked up. Put on a better shield. With some more engineering items there. I think he's gone back behind the door, so hey. Let's knock off these parts. Oh, there he is. Mortar. Bob. We've lost one of our Bobs. He's taking a while to come back, this one. We'll fire from here. We're slightly more covered back here. Oh, where's that? Oh, straight away. I'm definitely going to see if I've got something better in here. I don't think so. Well, maybe it's time to get rid of our purple grade weapons to actually put on some that are actually a higher ranking weapon. Okay, and you'll notice that he keeps getting his energy back. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to respawn and I'm going to show you something we've talked about in other videos, which was getting our crew to go to certain waypoints or to stand in certain positions. So we suss out where he is and we want to catch him in a crossfire. So Tavan can go and stand here. Scarvin over here. Demet over here. Tarsi over here. So they'll perhaps be able to get him in a crossfire, which is more hit points. I'm going to try and draw him into the middle. And let's see how that works for us. Come on, big boy. You coming out? He's not coming out. It's all right, we'll stay here. Here we go, he's coming out. He's going to come into the middle here. Hopefully that'll help us. They should be able to get him in a crossfire now. We've just got to keep ourselves alive. We didn't. Hey! Right, before he's got time to regenerate, I'm going to rush him. Get back in here. It's probably not going to work. We possibly should have used our ranking up to the next level. stuck here. All right, his level's gone right back up again.
Personal shield losing power.
Oh, no, 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 not on the bottom. Not there, not there. Oh, that's close. Right, we've got a little shield here. Come out. Oh, holy schmoly, that was hard. If we'd have ranked up, might have been a lot easier. We could have got some upgraded weapons. And now it says to beam out here and exit the caves. I'm just going to check to make sure there's nothing to do in here, because there used to be something happened and then you find yourself, you'd gone out of the cave and then there was a guy in here. You had to come all the way back, but they've solved that little problem, I think. So we'll exit out of the cave. Now, one thing I did mention at the beginning, I'm going to try and do all of these missions. Well, I didn't want to die for a start off, but all of these missions without buying anything from the exchange or excessively leveling up. There was an instance there where we could have gone to the exchange, bought more powerful shields and weapons, and that would have been a lot easier for us. So you may want to do that, and we'll look at the exchange again next time I'm in a position to do that. So that was Overgrown Caves. We'll take that reward. Oh, I like a good minigun. And we'll carry straight on to
We've
the next
received
mission.
another anonymous message. This time, it's about something going on in one of the old cave systems. Check it out and report back to me personally. As always, this information is classified.
Should you be caught, we will disavow any knowledge of your actions. Different series. Now let's have a look. So we have done Overgrown Caves and we're doing web access. Because the Tholians are spotted in the cave and we happen to be next to a cave. I wonder if it's the cave we need. Let's have a look. Funnily enough, I think it is. So that saved us going away, coming back. We'll go back in. And we try not to die this time. Just check what the message is here.
Head to the caves and see what you can find. I have nothing for you right now.
Now, I'm just double and triple checking on this because we seem to be stuck at these caves. So I don't want to go back in, input the codes into the caves. Well, make sure they're the only caves. They are. We'll go back in. This could be the bug I was talking about before. Maybe they haven't changed it and you have to go back in again. To finish that mission, which is a pain in the behind. So when we go, so they haven't fixed that. You'll see we've got to go all the way back again. Nightmare, guys. Star Trek Online, fix this issue. It's a pain. And it's been around for 11 years now. And although the place we have to go in the console is still there, and was there when we were there before, we couldn't actually do it because we hadn't been given the mission. That's okay. We got nothing better to do than run all the way back. Oh, hello. Goodbye. At least we haven't got to fight our way back. Look at that. Come on, guys. And don't get fooled by the exit cave message. We're not ready yet. Now, something's glowing here. We've already read that, even though it's still glowing. Another little bug, I think, that's never been ironed out. Oh. Now, let's hope our Tholian friend does not come back. We died more times in that mission than I think I've ever died in the last 10 years. That sucked. Okay, we're here. You were here before. You wouldn't let us do it. Codes go in. Mission's finished. Watch the recording. Alrighty then. It says beam out. I really don't think we should do that, because under here, you see on the right it says beam out. There's a second trap for young players here, which is you can beam out or exit the cave. But what you may not have noticed underneath is submit recording, whereas we just watched it. We may miss that and think it's just watch it again. So there we go. We submit it and it says mission resolved. And now we can beam out. Can we beam out? Triple check. You can tell how much I hate this particular mission due to the fact it's a little bit weird in the way it works. So yeah, web access has been done. Our next mission will be latest findings, and then there's only 2 to go after that. Maybe I'll team them up in pairs or all 3 at once. So hey, Overgrown Caves and web access. Missions involving the Tholians was fantastic, even though we died. Don't like dying, but that's okay. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Sean. I'm signing out saying take care of you, and I'll see you on the next lot of missions.